Hey folks, and welcome to my September wrap-up and October TBR. So this month I have finished one book, and that is Hellboy: An Assortment of Horrors. There's a fuller name to this. Apparently it's a series. There's more books, but I don't remember the full name right now. If you wanna see it, it's in the thoughts video I did on the book. So this is the collection of short stories about Hellboy, his life, different time periods. It also has some stories about Liz, and there's illustrations by Mike Magnolia. Let me show you a few. I love this. This was great. I think my most favorite story still is the first one. I hope I do in the future maybe find some more of these books. I definitely would love to read some more. It had the whole had the Neil Gaiman vibe to it. I mean that realistic fantasy. You have fantasy, but it also feels like the regular shit you go through, just in the form of fantasy. Uh, I really love that. So yeah, these are some of the illustrations. They're really cool. Yeah, so this was really good. I gave it, I think 4 or 5 stars. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, this was great. Definitely a keeper. Alright, so that's what I've read. And now to what I will be reading. So I'll be continuing with Hellboy. I'll be continuing. It's called The Gary Pleasant Playing with Fire. This is the second book of the series by Derek Landy. I'm getting really close to the end, and well, guess it's good I didn't finish then. It'll be very appropriate for October. We got some monsters and ghouls and all that shit, so I'll be finishing this one. Yeah, naturally I didn't get to the books you've seen last month. What are you gonna do? Although, actually, maybe it's not that bad. I could read Clive Barker this month. Even better for October. Alright, and the other book, which in the thumbnail it's upside down, I only noticed afterwards, my bad. Okay, so that is, it's, in the thumbnail it's like this. I didn't notice. Alright, so the next book I really want to get to, and I will try extra hard, is 1984 by George Orwell. The only other George Orwell book I read was Animal Farm, and I really loved that. I didn't fully understand a lot of the metaphors and stuff there, probably, but still, I did love it, which was surprising. Yes, so this is. I wanted to read this for a while. I think months back I found this in Tsomet, starring Stimatsky. This edition, I was like, oh great, I wanted to read this one. I'll pick it. So yeah, I don't know how any other editions look. This one's pretty nice, I guess. But this is like a whole how George Orwell imagined the future. Where you can't think for yourself and everything's controlled, even your thoughts. Which, well, to be honest, also appropriate for October because that is, in all honesty, even scarier than monsters and ghouls and vampires. I think I'd rather face a vampire. And I'd be fucked if I faced a vampire. But still. Yeah, I think this will be appropriate. There's terror in there. And also, I'm really curious how it is. Oh, by the way, if anyone's interested, there's a manga about 1984. I shit you not. There is one. I was in a live stream, I was watching a live stream of Harlem Mouse, and I did ask if there were any 1984 comics. And he said, go look, I don't know. I looked, and there's apparently a manga, which is amazing. Really, it is. I think I'll try to see if I can order it through my not so local LCS. That would be really cool to read. So yes, I'll be getting to a 1984. We'll see how it is, and if George Orwell was more or less right. When did he die, by the way? I don't remember. So yeah, we have this one. And the letters are actually not that tiny. So yeah, I think I'll start this one after Skullduggery. Change the pace a little. Alright, folks, so that is about it. I didn't also obviously get to Clive Barker and to the Philippa Gregory book. I'll get to those as well. Alright, folks, so that is it. If you can be arsed, as Jid says, let me know what you'll be reading for October, or if you read any of this or whatever. And that is it. Till next time. Bye.